What's up, gang? What's going on? Tregang in this joint. Yeah, I pinned the link in the chat. At the top of the chat, click it and join the panel. And let's talk about some things. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. All right. Yeah, I just want to discuss the facts and about this circumstantial evidence, and I want to hear a lot of y'all thoughts on it, what you consider circumstantial and direct evidence. Hold on, y'all. Was she just gone that fast? You was just connected, boo. You come on back on in. All right. Cause you know what I'm talking about. The people voice need to be heard. I know y'all type a lot in the comment. You know what I'm talking about. So y'all might as well just join the live and speak your mind so people could hear your voice. I want to know what y'all think about that Enrico is Bree Bree cousin and Enrico is Kanika boyfriend and Rico is Mariah boyfriend. So yeah, I got you on live, Jack. So like I was saying though, gang, why she keep leaving that John? She must be losing signal or something. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Because I can't see the chat. I got to use another device to see this shit. Hold on. I need to go to my channel, log in my profile. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. Don't be scared, y'all, to join this platform. That's why I got this motherfucking link pinned to the top. Shit. But look, think about this, y'all. Bree Bree, Kenny Rico, and this Kanika boyfriend, and Mariah, baby dad. So Irene said it out her mouth. Kanika and Mariah stayed into it. So what else they'll be staying into it about? It's all over about Rico. So when you think about it, is that why Kanika stopped talking to Monifa? Cause she linked up with Herman Tolliver, aka G Herbo. Let me read chat, see what y'all talking about. That's why Bree Bree cried more than everybody in this case. Direct evidence had proved facts along with circumstantial evidence to find probable cause and charge someone in Kanika Jigger murder. God is that's a goddamn what? Did y'all hear what God has just said? Now you know the law. Look how the direct evidence had proven the facts along with the circumstantial evidence to find probable cause and charge someone with KJ murder. We even watched it on the footage. It's all receipts out there. So, with that being said, you got to look up circumstantial evidence so everybody could get a clear understanding. Everybody need to be on the same page with this shit. Look up some of the simple laws that's out there and take advantage of it. What the doctors just said, y'all, it's been proven fact. These is not theories. Let me show you how circumstantial evidence that change into direct evidence. For a prime example, I can argue in the court and say, well, Your Honor, I believe her friend had something to do with her murder. Well, why you think that? Okay. Because first I got circumstantial evidence. Now, we know Kanika been into it with Mariah, which is another suspect that was at the pod. They got a history of Kanika and Mariah always into it. Okay? Now, this my circumstantial evidence. I might can't prove that she was actually at the murder, but I could show you the history, what could lead up to the murder. And the jury need to decide if, you know what I'm talking about. So look, circumstantial evidence, you got Bree Bree. Why you think Bree Bree had something to do with it? For your honor, she had a key. And another thing, when they arrived at the hotel, I never seen Kanika on no lobby footage. Not even when she walked in. But Bree Bree had to go get the parking ticket. Meaning that I seen Kanika with her keys when she first entered. When she was walking down the food court hall, we seen the keys in Kanika's hand. Because she was toting the key. But mysteriously, this camera time skip, and next thing you know, it's Bree Bree and Irene in the lobby getting tickets. So I believe they had something to do with, well, what's your okay, you got circumstantial evidence now. What I could change this into direct evidence because of the text message they done put out there. We finna go par by her mama house. They in the parking lot sending the text out at this time. When you look on the footage, that's why they ran to the car. So now your circumstantial could turn into direct evidence because you got the lip gloss, prove lip gloss, go to the witness statement. See what I'm saying? What the witness saw. They saw Kanika in two different locations, the 11th floor and the lobby. The 11th floor and the lobby. So, did y'all notice Rosemont never interviewed that witness? That supposed to have been the first person they supposed to talk to. Wait a minute, Mr. Reese, you said you talked to who? Yeah, it was a witness. And she was still there at the goddamn hotel when the search was going on. What? And that little T right there alone could get a grand jury be like, well, let's open this case back up, cause you know what I'm talking about, and let's look into it. They just interviewed everybody that was in the room, and they interviewed the person that took the noise complaint, the one that made the call. And look, check this out. That's why Bree Bree was on MTV and said, I know she didn't put herself in the freezer. She said, I know Kanika didn't put herself in the freezer. She didn't say, I know Kanika didn't walk in that freezer. She said, I know Kanika ain't put herself in that freezer. There you go, yo muffin. Why should Mighty comment on Mariah page or her little boy saying KJ would have loved him, Mariah? Like, that's what I'm saying. Now, all that just changed into direct evidence. Y'all see that now? Yo Muffin said, why should Maya comment on Mariah page or her little boy saying KJ would have loved him? That's mocking. And y'all stayed into it and you were there of that girl murder. Hi y'all. Steven Steven Spielberg. I got Lil Mama coming in, Lil Mama 69 coming in. You sure right about who involved, who got killed, all
All right.
involved.
Hey, that's what
What?
I'm saying. My thing is this, right? If Bree had the keys to the car, right, and they said she left, how did Miss Teresa get a car?
Mr. Teresa got the car when they left the hotel. They had to leave the hotel around about 4 something instead
Okay,
of 5.
so she said that Miss Teresa said they brought her the car because she said, I don't play with my car. Bring me my car.
Right.
So how
So
did they get the car to Miss Teresa if Bree left?
now Bree already
Supposedly.
came back. Bree already came
That's
back.
what I'm saying. Supposedly,
She
she
never
left.
left though.
I
She
know.
really didn't. Yeah. Cause
She didn't
kids is a
leave.
man. You know, you got the double tree
Yep,
party
and
going
that's where she was at.
on.
That's where
That's
she
what
was
I'm
at the whole
saying.
time.
That's what
She was
everybody.
at the she was
Go
at the
ahead.
DoubleTree the whole time. And that's where she came back, and that's why she was looking all frantic when it was in the pool area. Because she don't know if people saw her running back and forth. She don't know if people saw her with the keys or not. Because when
Mhm.
first came in the hotel, when Kanika first came in the hotel, you see her keys in her hand
Yeah.
on the elevator. And then you see Bree talking about she had the keys because she had to go make a run to go get a power drink. So it's not adding up on Bree part. Like I said, everybody played a part in it. You just find out what part or prove what part they played in it.
Yeah. Cause look, check this out. What you just said now, how you just broke it down. Now think about Irene live. When she went live, you see
Yes,
Bree Bree on the
yes,
bed, right?
yes.
Okay. Remember Bree Bree left the room, right? And
Uh
that's when
huh.
you see her walking the lobby with
Thank
Mike
you.
and
Yep.
Cece.
But she said
So,
she left.
but look, check this out though. She left with Cece and Mike, but you never see Cece come back in.
Hey, nope. You sure didn't.
And when you the next time when you see Cece, it's gonna be at 3 o'clock in the lobby with Tanasia and them and all the girls shaking hands in the lobby.
And that's what I'm saying. Everybody got parts in it. And Shamaya didn't like fucking Kanika. And then this bitch Monifa already had said, we already had a falling out. We just got back cool.
Right.
Because she wanted to chill with new people.
Yeah.
So you told on yourself already. Right there. So
That's
when they
why.
run that back, she said it in her own voice.
So they let you know they had problems, right?
Yep.
So you could use that in court, be like, well, most of the
Yep.
Kanika friends, they had a little problem going on at this time.
And was the other baby mama not only Bree there, but the other baby mama was there?
Who, baby mom? You talking about who you
Rico?
talking? Yeah, Rico.
Other
I
baby
don't
mama
know.
was there?
Yeah, his
Was she
baby mama
crying?
was there.
Wasn't she crying?
In the
Like something
hallway.
happened?
In the
Yup.
hallway
Right
when
there by the front?
yeah.
Yeah, she was crying right by the front like something drastic happened. What the fuck?
Right.
Okay, yeah. So when people want to, yeah, they got to attack all that. Because everybody played a part in this bitch. And they
Yeah.
sat there and watched it.
Yeah, they watched that shit, man.
And she was part of this shit too. Because her hair wasn't the same way either. So they was fighting.
That's what
Yep.
I said. Look, that's why I tell everybody pay attention to the footage, cause I see the white girl. Watch this. Y'all know the white
Yep.
girl that came
And
in.
that white girl right there, I don't like her. She definitely got parts in that shit.
Yeah, look, she the one that opened the door up to the pool, cause the front desk gave her the keys to open up the pool. Look, she went.
And she kept looking around like somebody
Right.
was watching her and she was trying to get away from the cameras. Yep, she sure was. She sure was. Trying to get away from the cameras.
So, like what you just said and how we talking about it now, the court when it comes to the circumstantial evidence, that's another reason they can open the case up because it makes sense to what we see on the footage, and plus
Exactly.
all the Facebook
But
posts
how?
they done
But wait,
made.
hold on. I want to understand this too. How the hell was that shit? That shit was the bar was supposed to be closed, but yet you seeing people taking pictures and you see fucking cameras walking across the fucking mirror. Because I don't want to understand that if that shit was supposed to be closed.
Man, you know what? You watch the footage
Yeah,
because
of course.
that's
I'm a Tregang fan. I'm number one. Pow
man,
out,
who is
Jack.
that?
I got my baby
Yeah.
saying it. Yeah, I
Hi-yo!
got my baby saying it. Pow out, Jack. They love you.
Now look, now check this out. Like everything you just said, man. Look,
You
you
know
you
I'm a fan. You know I'm a number one fan. I be watching everything. I just told you I just caught up
mhm.
on the last 3 videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm on everything. Like, okay, so why they want to play like that? They don't need to play like that because Irene showed it all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why she felt bad. That's why she put her fucking shades down
Now check
so
this out.
everybody can see it.
So all right, check this out. So if Irene did that right, and you could just imagine what's going on in her head.
Exactly. Cause
So
she didn't. I don't think she knew the extent it was gonna go. She knew parts of the situation, probably the beginning of it, but I don't know. I don't think she knew it was gonna go that extent. That's
right.
why she put her glasses down, and cause she like, oh wait, that's not. She not even about that type of time.
And check this out. On the live that everybody watched it, guess who was tagged in it? Monifa.
Exactly. And Monifa
Nope.
was supposed to be tagged in it because Shamaya said it. What the fuck are you doing?
Mm.
Remember what she said when she had both
Yup,
phones in her hand?
yup,
She had all the
yup,
phones on
yup.
her, and she said, "What are you doing? Give me the phone."
Yeah,
She was not
look.
supposed to be on there.
She wasn't supposed to go live. That's why
Exactly.
when yeah.
I be paying attention to everything, every
Mm-hmm.
little thing I pay attention to. She wasn't supposed to be on live, and they said it. They slipped up on themselves because she had both phones on her. She didn't know what phone she was going live on. She didn't have to say nothing. She could have let her do her little live and then let it go. But
Now,
no, she said something.
check
So
this
that's
out
what made
though.
people think.
They're just TY live. Now think about the live that School Gang got that was before while they was still in the room.
Yeah, but
Look,
they're not thinking about it was 2 rooms and that's it in Rosemont. Not
Mm.
only was it just the tree shit, they had the 2 rooms, but going back and forth. So they was playing all 3 rooms, all 4 rooms actually, because they had 2 in the other one and 2 in that one.
Man, they had rooms all over the Crown Plaza on the 6th
Exactly.
and the 11th floor.
That's why I'm saying they had 2 rooms, so they was running back and forth, and that's
Mm.
why you can't even tell if that's the real Irene or not, because they were running back and forth. And then she
Mm.
just put whoever that was it the real Irene or not? She put her glasses down. Like, oh, but I didn't sign up for this. So that could have been a doppelganger. Because they didn't sign up for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? They signed
Yeah,
up to just stand into place.
right.
So that's probably why all the more reason why whoever the doppelganger was put the glasses down. Oh no, I ain't signed up for this shit. I ain't going down for this shit. And that's why you can see everything that's going on.
I believe that's why she went live.
Yeah.
To show
They
the
all they
motherfucker.
all went live. At one point in
Oh,
time, Monifa
yeah,
went live on her page.
yeah.
That's why Shamaya got mad. Monifa went live on her page. She was never supposed to go live. They was only supposed to let the doppelganger I go live because it was her
So
party.
that so that means she had Monifa phone going live on the motherfucker.
Monifa had her own phone. She fucked up because she had somebody
No,
else's phone. She had 2
no.
phones.
Look,
Not Shamaya,
really. Hold on,
Monifa.
no, hold on. Wait a minute. If you look at TY Live, she really got 3 phones.
Yeah, see, she probably do.
She,
And she
she,
went live
she
on somebody's page that she wasn't supposed to go live on at all.
She was on Monifa phone going live. Then she got the other phone to her ear. That's Kanika phone.
You
She
see?
tossed that to the side and she got the plan with the other phone.
And then Shamaya
And,
said,
and that's
yo,
and
what the
that's
fuck
her
you
phone.
doing?
Yeah,
That's
even Monifa said that too. She went
Shamaya
over
said no.
there.
And Shamaya said it to no. Shamaya said it to Monifa. What the fuck you doing? Because Monifa was never supposed to go live. She was supposed to be doing what she was supposed to be doing in the background. Not never being seen like that. Only was seeing like, oh, okay, she with Kanika, she hearing for her this and that and the fourth, they killing their friends. She was never supposed to really be seen live like that until when she was sitting there, because everybody took him out da. And Shamaya like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Like, nah, yo, get off of live right now. And then she
All
got
right.
off of live.
So look, when Irene
And it was
live
in the
ended,
bathroom.
all right, check this out. When Irene live ended, right? We don't know what happened after that. But
Nah.
but tell me when Irene when she got to going like tell me what you think that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Because the next day she ended up with a black eye when Zach interviewed her. So what the
Right.
fuck happened? You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that could have been a retaliation for her dead ass putting her glasses down because people could see that shit. It now it's like, what you want to take it down? People done shared
So
it already.
so look, check this out. Now Irene still had the shades on. Hold on, wait a minute. When
Mm-hmm.
Irene live cut off, just think about okay, they in the room. What you think that was going on in the room before she left out the hotel room?
She probably got her ass whooped. Niggas probably was like, yo, what the fuck did you do? Because now they knowing as somebody else already seen the live, you feel what I'm saying? Or was watching the live or whatever the case may be, like, oh, yo, she got her glasses down. That could you could see what was going on. She had her ass
Mm-hmm.
whooped
Mm-hmm.
for putting that out there, but they couldn't really do nothing to her because that's her live. Now, if something happened to her, then that's gonna lead a chain reaction to everybody
So
looking into everything else.
so now check this what I'm basically saying. When her live ended, who was in the hallway? Think about Irene live ended. Now you got, you know what I'm saying, they
Yeah,
in the
you got
room.
Killer, you
Killer.
got Killer, you got Todd because now he like yo, he trying to like yo, damn, trying to figure what the fuck is going to happen now because
Mm-hmm.
he's on live. You feel what I'm saying? And you
Mm-hmm.
got King Rob out there talking to motherfuckers because at the end of the day, his voice was heard
Right.
and it's on live. So
Right.
now, how we gonna clean this shit the fuck up? Now
Mm.
nobody knows what's caught on live. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody knows what's caught on live. Nobody knows when they start pressing that button. You feel what I'm saying? But when as that shit go back and somebody telling them like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck is y'all niggas doing? All those calls get into them. Now they gotta do something.
Mm.
She's already oriented. You feel me? I could do
Right.
whatever. Somebody already worked there. They already see
Yeah.
her downstairs. They left her down there.
And
You
they
see what
put
I'm saying?
you see, yeah. So when you say they took her down there, so that means she was with an employee
Yes,
to
she
be
was.
in that
When
location.
when she was on that walking back and forth and all that, and she went in that bathroom, that nigga who came out with his shirt halfway out, why is your shirt like that? You didn't go in like that.
Right.
You didn't go in like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
after that, you see the two niggas downstairs crying, talking,
Right.
demonstrating what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
The
That
fuck?
that's
And she
circumstantial
her
evidence.
hair wasn't dry. Her shit was wet.
Mm-hmm.
It was all the way wet. You don't see her no spice or nothing in the freezer. That's what you see all around the freezer. Not just a block of ice, not just a puddle of water.
And look, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Check this out. If you work at McDonald's or a restaurant, if you got ice building up in the freezer, that meaning that the dough don't latch all the way and moisture coming
Exactly.
in.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying?
That's even when you're regular. That's even with your regular refrigerator.
Right. Cause
You're
look,
gonna see the icicles start forming at the top if everything is not closed all the way.
right.
It's
So
just
so if anybody got a job, just pay attention how a cooler work and the freezer work.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But look at Monifa, cause her hands is definitely dirty. She
Yeah.
got all the way parts in this shit. No matter what how she tried to paint the narrative or whatever the case may be, she had every part in it. Because your evidence, what goes on your body, what goes on your face, was found there. That's number one.
And check this out. In all her picture, she got weave in her head and try to keep her hair down. But and mysteriously in the footage,
Hmm.
this bitch got a ponytail like this bitch coming to ready to shake something.
Exactly. And that's why I said she had the only tail. That's what I called it, the only tail.
That's a fight ponytail. When I was
That's
coming
the
up,
only tell, cause you make sure that nigga don't grab that motherfucker. You gotta
yeah,
make sure that shit
see what
slick
I'm
all the way
saying?
down, all the way small, so you can't really grab not a motherfucking thing.
Ain't it,
Okay?
man?
Mm-mm.
And grease that
And
motherfucker up so
fucking
you can't
down.
get a good
Yup. You got to slip.
yeah.
Yup. You can't get no slip. You gotta get slip in it. Okay? We don't play that
Yeah.
leg. Okay?
God
I am
damn it.
37 years of age. I don't play like that.
Hi
Okay? You will get the
y'all.
slip in it. You will get the slip in it. Okay? So we will not play like that.
Oh shit, it sound like you been in the fruit, them motherfuckers, you
Hell
know.
to the motherfucking yeah, cause I don't play like that. We
Hey,
don't
dig
like.
it.
I don't listen. I don't. This is why I when once I saw that, like I cried, like,
You,
and my
you,
son is now 18, and I cry, and I tell him, oh, yo, he just went to college and all of that, just graduated everything. I tell him like, yo, you watch who the fuck you be around, cause I'm
hey
killing
man,
everything moving,
goddamn right.
everything moving. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
mama, daddy, kids. Listen, y'all was down with my, you was with my baby, or y'all good? Oh, not today. You won't be.
Mm,
The fuck he not good. You won't good. Somebody better tell me something. So we're
mm,
not playing that type of game. And for her to sit there and want to just, all right, try to forgive, because I know I have a kind heart too. To try to forgive and be like, all right, you know what? This always been my girls. It's always been I'm gonna fuck with them.
mm,
Even though she knew she had to get up the next morning and to go to her new job and everything, she still wanted to
right.
support her friends. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Despite supposed to be going to the movies and having a laid back night.
Mm-hmm.
So for
Now,
her to have to go through that, that's fucked up
now
on
check
so
this out.
many levels.
Now look, everything you know about the Kanika Jigga case. Now, give me your theory from the beginning to the
To the
end.
end, all right, no lie, I think. They already had this shit planned because I was already watching the situation before it got this far. You understand what I'm saying? Because they put it on YouTube about how this girl was kind of like being bullied, and it was Kanika, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Right.
I'm a firm believer about bullying. You feel me? And I teach my boys. I have 4 boys. So I teach my boys about, listen, you don't do that to people. You don't treat people like that because you never know what they're going through or how they feel. You feel what I'm saying? Because you never know, they might just be like, just like you. So I teach them about that. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, it's again bullying a girl. So I watched the footage
Right.
and I watched it and whatever. And then I saw how her friends were really not her friends. And she was seeing that. And then she started distancing herself from them. And
Mm-hmm.
then all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden, I hear about her being caught in the freezer. You
Mm.
see what I'm saying? Because see,
Right.
I've been following her before that. You feel me?
Right.
Because I've been following her when it was she witnessed a murder and this and that. You feel me? I've been
Yeah.
following her since then. And when they had it on there about her brother, you see what I'm saying? Since then. So they was following her since then. They were doing all of this since then. The same niggas that was talking about they was in a party with her, they loved her and this and that and the fourth. They taunting her. You see
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? The same niggas in the
Yeah.
video. In the
Yeah.
video.
Interview. We seen that shit.
You see what I'm saying? So now I'm like, okay, now I'm interested because now it's something bigger than what they letting on.
Right.
And I always have my third eye open. I'm woke. So I see shit. So okay, I wanted to know more about it. Just because it was like her aura was so big, and she just was not even that type of person to be on the type of town they were trying to give her.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me want to, you know what I'm saying, really want to go in more depth about the situation. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm like, no, that's not that girl that they was just doing that to.
Mm.
And the same people that was talking about she the biggest snitch. And, we don't fuck with ops. And talking about her
Yeah.
brother, all types of
Yeah. All
shit.
that shit.
And, yeah, and just trying to just defile her.
Yeah.
And she like, oh, fuck out of here. She stood her ground.
Mm-hmm.
The same people, those are the same people she around when she was end up in the freezer. And I remember, see, they erased the big beginning, because I was there for it all. When they walked through the place and they was talking about who worked there, and they was talking about, yeah, we going through the back or whatever the case may be. We don't want to be seen, but we got rooms, and this freezer don't work, and
Mm-hmm.
and how, if something happened, we gonna go in the freezer and we gonna cool down and we gonna come out. Who
Mm.
says that?
I remember Irene said they
It,
said the freezer didn't work.
exactly. Now, mind you, it was a video. They erased it. Rosemont erased the shit. It was a
Mm-hmm.
video when they first came in at the bottom, through
Yeah.
through the bottom, and it was talking about, I think it was Monifa, Kanika.
Look, check this out. I'm not lying. I put this on everything I love. I seen on the footage. That's when the footage was out on Periscope. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
It's when
Okay.
it first came out.
Yeah, on Periscope. That's why Zach was like, go on Periscope and see what's going on. That's why Zach was like, he seen so much on the footage. Cause what you just
Exactly.
said, I actually seen a video that Monifa walked in the lobby and she walked behind the front desk. I
Yeah, and
seen
she
that.
worked there. She worked there. That's why she was arguing with the nigga, telling him to give her the fucking walkie talkies. Cause she worked
Mm.
there. She worked there. And not only that, the
Mm-hmm.
other nigga worked there. But she walked in the freezer and told them that it didn't work. It was them
Mm-hmm.
walking through the whole kitchen and all of that.
Yeah.
They was playing in the freezer.
Look,
It was
they
like, and
even
showing it that it didn't work.
Sure did. And then look, it was a lady that worked for another police agency, and they said they taking Irene them down for questioning because they got them on camera putting her in the freezer. And that's on
And,
Instagram.
and this is what I'm saying. It's no way in the world fucking Monifa, Samaya, and maybe I know Bree. Is either if Bree wasn't down there, she witnessed the beating and all of the shit that was done to her.
Mm.
She witnessed all of that shit. That's why she was like that in that lobby, in that walkway when it was it was between the pool and the
Look,
other shit.
this another way you can look at the footage. You everybody know what time they show us Bree coming back in the lobby.
Exactly.
Is that it was
Exactly.
check this out. This at 3:32. Bree in the lobby.
Hmm.
No jacket on, and she holding her wrist like she did a little struggle. Look
Exactly. And then the other baby mama come right behind her crying.
right. So look, if you got
And
Bree,
they was holding her, consoling her like something really bad happened.
peep
And
the game
she looked like
what
she
you
went down
just
to a
said.
whole fight.
Yeah, peep game what you just said. Everything you just said. Now watch how this finna play on foot. If Bree come in at 3:30 something, 3:32, go upstairs and you see Mariah coming out 15 minutes later, like she
Yep.
been in the fight.
And they all come, but all of them come downstairs. Not
It,
only not
it,
only do the baby mama, but all the guys come downstairs. They all in the lobby, right along with Bree, right behind Bree, and that's when they end
right.
up right there where the pool is at, in between the bar and the pool
So
area.
think about this, what you just said. Now go back to Kanika walking in the freezer at 3:32. Something happened because in the police report, if you look at the footage closely, you can see the reflection that somebody opened up the door. That's what a lot of
Yes,
people don't know. So check this
exactly.
out. So if Kanika, if they escorted Kanika to that freezer and a fight break out, just say it's Monifa, Shamaya and them, that's why Shamaya probably had her hands in her sleeve because she had a walkie talkie, So
She did.
so look, a fight break out. Bree come in the front lobby like, oh shit, I'm injured. Now you got some Mariah. 15 minutes later, pop up in the lobby like she is
Yep.
hysterical, like she got her
And her
ass
hair is
whipped or
crazy.
something. That's what
Her
I'm
hair
saying.
crazy too.
So when you go and tell the jury this, you think they ain't finna open this case up just on that circumstantial evidence and you just change it to direct evidence. Cause
Facts.
look how you explained it from the beginning what you saw and
To
then
the end.
yeah to the end.
And she got a phone in her hand because that's print. Something was in her hand. She didn't just have her
Yeah.
hand like that. Like she didn't just have her hand like that. They broke her foot. All of that. She had all of that when she was upstairs. Before that nigga came out the bathroom with his shirt untied.
Mm-hmm.
She had her sneakers and all of that. Socks
And
on
then
everything.
look, then Kanika socks missing. That
Yes,
means
socks missing, foot
cause check
swollen.
this out. And the average person they'll wear white socks. So just say Kanika had on white socks. They had to take the
Yes.
socks because if she were walking
But
around
guess
the
who was
freezer,
wearing them though? Look who was walking around without their sneakers.
see Monifa had socks on when she walked through the
And
hotel.
no, she didn't have no socks on. She just had her bare feet. She just had her sneakers in her hands.
She had some socks on.
What color?
Them
It was her.
motherfuckers, yeah, they were white, but them motherfuckers were dingy than a motherfucker. They
Those wasn't
look
her
great.
socks.
They look great on the footage. I looked at the big feet. Man, the bitch
Those
feet
were not
look
her
like
socks because if you look at Kanika when she walked in, she had blue and white on. Why would she put on black socks?
yeah, that's
That
what
don't
I'm
make no
saying.
sense.
Look, check this out. The way it's on the footage. Remember, they cut her jeans at the bottom of the J's.
Hmm?
They cut the jeans. You got to think about, okay, Why would they cut the part of these jeans and then her socks are missing? You see what I'm saying? If her socks was black, just say if they was black, you still gonna have dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just like she in the
Pebbles,
freezer.
all of that.
She had a braids on her ankle, meaning that she didn't even have her socks on.
Exactly my point. How can you do all of that and then she was still wet? She wasn't even dry.
She wasn't even look like
She
you
wasn't
just
even
said.
dry.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't dry at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. How can it be that when she wasn't even dry? You could tell by her hair.
Yeah, y'all. I got that link pinned to the top. Y'all join the platform and speak your mind on this shit.
Like, it's not making a lot of sense though. Like at the end, it was too many enemies. It was too many ops at the party, and then there was already screaming narratives while she was at the party, like already. So she already felt uncomfortable. And I feel like when Monifa was like, "Oh damn, let me be a hoe, let me be a thought or whatever, let me do me," I felt like that was just a ruse. All that shit already happened already. Like she just had to fucking lay her tracks.
All right. Now watch this. Now check this out. I'm finna show you what I think happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna give you. I ain't even finna say what I think happened. I'm finna give you some real circumstantial evidence that finna go to direct evidence. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Hey, mute your background. Your background kind of loud.
Actually.
All right. Just say this how I'm finna start it off. Weeks before the party, Kanika Jenkins had a fell out with her friend Monifa,
Mm-hmm.
Maya. So they had a fell out with their friends. So they just really wasn't conversating that much. But Irene kept in touch with you know what I'm saying, Kanika. This is why you start seeing her in the videos and you never seen Monifa Usher Maya with Kanika and Irene all together at one time. Like so just say at some point in time, Bree Bree hooked up, you know what I'm saying, her cousin with Rico. That's why she kept Bree Bree close, cause you know what I'm saying, that's her boyfriend Kim folks. So they'll make sense how Bree Bree came in the picture. Cause we ain't never
Mm-hmm.
heard nothing about Bree Bree went to school with her, nothing. No history,
Facts.
none of that, right? So think
Yeah, because
about
I
that.
never heard that.
Right. Even Shamaya too.
I
Okay.
like I only
So
heard about fucking Monifa and Irene.
now look, if you did look, if you dug a little more deeper, you know what I'm saying. The way that Monifa tried to say they was best friends like that, they just weren't just really, really best friends. The way she trying to make it sound like she only said that because she was guilty of what happened, but she was the
Exactly.
closest one to Nika too. So, all right, now check this out. At some point in time things went crazy between these friends. So and
Mm-hmm.
then Kanika witnessed a murder, and then you know what I'm saying, uh her friends all of a sudden reappeared in her life and like, yeah, let's go to a party because you know Monifa just popped out of nowhere.
She sure did.
Come and pick me, come and pick me up. Now
Mm-hmm.
look, Miss Teresa said, you know what I'm saying, the person who left my house with Kanika, it could be Shamaya or Bree Bree. But I say it's Shamaya because they had to go pick Bree Bree up.
Yep.
To
Because
go
remember, Kanika was driving.
right.
Kanika was
Okay.
driving. That's who
Right.
drove to the
So
liquor store.
right. So look, Kanika in the car with the friends. They already got a plan for Kanika to get her to the room. So they were like, fuck going to the movie. Let's go to the party. Irene over
Yeah,
there.
and that's what happened at the liquor store.
Right. Now look,
Because they're supposed to get
and
the
then-
liquor to go to the party.
but think about
I
this
mean,
too,
go
though.
to the
You,
liquor store
you
to
got
go
to
to the
think,
fucking movie theater.
and look, you got to go get the Bluetooth speaker because they said they had to go rent the Bluetooth speaker.
Yep. Everything is on
Mm,
foul because that's why they said the liquor store. Because once you go from the liquor store, everything you got the cameras for.
yeah. So look, they went to the liquor store, probably got the hen,
Mm-hmm.
and this and the
That's what
liquor
they
store
said. They
was
got his.
good. Right. So
And
so look, they get the hen and they head to the party. You know,
but
so just
nine
say they
times
head
out of
to
ten,
the
they probably got the same security guard that was there at the time when she witnessed the murder too.
mm-hmm.
That's why it was no dispute or nothing. They probably didn't need no ID. Okay, because they
Mm-hmm.
already know now. You see what I'm saying?
So look, so check this out. They look, Kanika made plans with her family, like let's go to the movie with her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kanika made plans, so Monifa moved in and text Kanika, girl, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? And Kanika, you know what I'm saying? They texting each other, right? So they convinced her, like, we don't need to go to the movie, let's go to the goddamn it Crown Plaza Hotel. Irene throwing the party. Now look, you got Kanika at a restaurant before they went to Crown Plaza. You know what I'm talking about? So sometime in the day, they change their plan and don't go to the movie. That's why Ty never bumped into her at the movies. So they go to the Crown Plaza and somebody will inform Ty, yeah, we at the party now. It ain't gonna go down unless, how long y'all? Dog, she must lost signal. So look, a plan change. Go to the party. So at one point in time, Irene said she talked to Kanika and told her Monifa wasn't, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't even invited to the party, meaning that Kanika had to uh talk her into it. Like, yeah, if she ain't got no problem, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem type shit. You heard what Irene said in Zach Live? But it mysterious that you would go live and you tagged her in the live. Look, like Angie B said, T.Y. Show took the plea and went to prison soon as the girl died. Cause you go back in the police report, they had search warrants that people are the gang members and they had guns on them when they was at the party, right? Meaning that, you know what I'm saying, you committed a gang crime. That's why T.Y. got locked up on the gun charge. What? Hold on, y'all. Let me get him back in
The
here.
part, didn't you show the part when they was walking through the pool area?
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get everybody in here.
You showed the one when they was walking through the.
Hold on, y'all. It's running slow, y'all. I might need to refresh. Hold on. They coming in. They coming in. Jack, you on the
Hello.
job. What's up?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. Thank you, Trey, for everything you doing for this
Yeah.
case. For real, for
Yeah.
real.
Speak your man. Yeah, speak your man on this shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody need to hear your point of view with this shit.
Well, you know what? I've been there ever since that weekend. Trey, I've been. Well, thank you, Trey, for having people speak up.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely
I'm
though.
listening. I'm running a little slow. You know what I'm saying? It kind of buffing a little bit on my end.
But it's
I'm
cool
So
though. So
sorry.
yeah.
you still that power
So
y'all
y'all type that
got.
shit. I might need to refresh, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, speak your mind though
Exactly.
till I get this shit situated.
Okay, I'll bounce out. Okay, all right.
Ever. What are we doing? I don't know.
Thank you,
I'm
Trey, for
just
letting us
saying a
speak.
lot of stuff is. Yeah, he want us to speak while he just finished what he doing.
You guys, I took a break from this because it just seemed there were so many people, you know.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
And I've been following when this is a full, like we got to the point where she was in the freezer. So I was following her before that, like when it was bullying her and all that, like
Shut up.
when it was calling her the little butterfly, like when they had a purple, like she just loved purple all day. So like that's the type of time I'm on, like with it. And I feel like I just lost two sisters, so like I understand how that feels. Even before she died, I mean, now I just recently lost two sisters. Within the last month, I lost the last one to crazy shit like this, and I can't even lie. Like it's really crazy how it's similar to Kanika. It's just that she wasn't found in a freezer; she was found in her bed. But her baby captured all of it.
Oh
How
my
she was
God.
drugged, how she was drugged, like something was wrong with her, and she was like, he said, I know, I wish I would have known that something was wrong with my mom, because the next day she didn't get up.
There's there's a lot of black females in this nation, you know that.
So I really take pride in this. Kanika Jenkins, as far as my sister, everything. I'm not with nothing. As far as black women, we deserve to live and be happy. Raise our kids. Like, why can't we be here to raise our kids? Why do we have to leave them and then, because everybody else want to be selfish?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Thing is there's a
Like,
lot of
that's
missing
just really
black females
crazy.
in this nation. I said that already.
Exactly. And
I'm
that's,
repeating. They
I
found a sister
really
up there in
actually,
Ohio in a river, right? And that
mhm.
she was missing for like 10 years, right? And so the thing is the only way was the mom stepped forward to look for her daughter, right? And she started calling all the police departments, and the way she happened to give that her daughter had tattoos. And then there was somebody who was always following her case, a cop or something, or an investigator, and they realized that he knew that she had tattoos or something when they saw, in the report. And that's how they
See?
linked the mom to the death of her daughter, her missing daughter.
And you see, like now that's
Beautiful
what I'm
and black.
doing. Yes, and this is what I'm doing with my sister now, my younger sister. My nephew has a video of my sister looking really furious, and I'm like, okay, who was she with? See, this is why I watched Tregang, because see, I already applied that. Who was she with? This is not a fault. I wrote everything down. Like, oh, okay. So this is what we're gonna talk to, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, because it's no way she's light skinned, right? Looking like she's almost Spanish, and she's when she goes in the ground, she's caramel complected or darker.
I
There's no
know,
way.
right?
There's no way. That's
That's
poison.
probably why them girls was laughing because they knew that wasn't her.
That's poison. You can, when you poison someone, What do you think is going to happen? It may not
Oh,
come in their body right then and there. Not all toxins, right? I learned
oh,
that
so you're
too.
saying it got into her skin,
Yes, you
possibly?
can get, yeah, when you smoke something, you can eat something. It depends on which way you ingest it, how it may come out your body.
And then they was talking about how they gave her something in the car, maybe
Is
before she
that,
even got to
yes,
the
and that's
hotel,
what it
and
looks
maybe it
like
mixed with the other stuff that they gave her in the room. So they
in
was
the room
determined to get her
because they have
to the
a
side.
picture of her in the car where it looks like she's just out of it. And then when you see her going in the hotel, she's walking. She's okay. She's fine.
Did you see where there were a bunch of guys behind the car, and then one jumped in the back seat with her? Did you see
Yeah.
that part of the
And
video? Uh huh.
that's what I'm talking about. Now, after that, you just see her deal, and you see them. It's like somebody's propping her up, like to look like she's awake or she just drunk. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when it all goes down, when it all, like I said this in the chat. You all good. It's all has to deal with you proving who played what part, because every last one of them played a part. It's just you proving what part they played. Who's gonna get charged with it? Monifa definitely knows.
You know,
It's over.
I just found out that uh, I always knew that that hotel had already been investigated for moving bodies, and they
You
have
see?
had medical conventions there. I had to say it in the chat, and I think the moderator saw me because I was on this, like most people write the week of, right? And
Mm-hmm.
when they had all the actions and everything, in front of the hotel, Rico and all of them, right? And I was actually talking
Mm-hmm.
to Rico on his chats, like his live feeds and things,
You
right?
see?
That in the next week and following month, right? So the thing is I went into because I'm a research volunteer journal. We Are Change. I'm We Are Change Sacramento. All right, and so Roseville Sacramento Gold. All right, with We Are Change out of New York. So there was some funny things going on in my personal life, and I decided to become a lay journalist and a semi-activist, right? So I was
Yes.
watching all the movements of all of those actions and all of
You
whatever you call
see?
that. What is that? Where they go in front of the hotel and they yell and scream. I forget what you call
Activists.
that, you guys, because I'm old. I'm
Activists.
55 years old.
The
It,
activists.
the activists, right? So I started looking at the map. I started Googling. I started looking in when you put in Rosemont and Crown Plaza and you put in
Mm-hmm.
lawsuit behind their name, Rosemont lawsuit,
It's a lot.
Crown Plaza lawsuits, right?
A
Now I'm going to
lot.
tell
A
you something. It's not
lot.
only that old school killer that was killing all them women in that hotel way back when. It wasn't
Yep.
only him, right? And that was the World
Mm.
Fair back in 1800 or 1300, right?
Yep. That sure was the one.
1900,
Because they had
right? And
it
so
in sync with
and
that.
it was a hotel that he owned, and people
Yep.
was disappearing in it. So here's another one. But you know what? I looked at, and I don't know everything, you guys, but it pissed me off. I'm 56 this year. I'm a great great aunt. I have numerous nieces and grandnieces, and I would hate to hate my family.
Your
Oh
spirit
man,
is
I'd be up in
beautiful.
there just like that mama was. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
spirit is
And then it's
so
us.
beautiful.
Oh, thank
Your
you.
spirit is so
And there's a
beautiful.
100,000. Wait a minute. Out of 600,000 people missing in the United States year, every year, brown and black are making up 65% to 70% of the missing people in this country. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So why,
That's
when we
fact.
call the police, nobody is looking, nobody's doing nothing.
That's a
And
fact.
I'm gonna pour out a whole lot. Then I'm gonna get off here, you guys, because I got a big mouth and I'm pretty angry. So this is the thing for President Obama before he left office, y'all. The first thing he did when he went into office, he put a listening system on the Seattle Police Department, there was a lot of crimes against homeless and black and brown. That's the first thing he did. The second thing, the first thing that his wife did, Mrs. Obama, she walked right into the HUD office in Washington, D.C. All right? Look on Obama's Facebook. His favorite book is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm not worshiping him, but I'm telling you what he's done. Take the nigga out of the hood, but you can never take the hood out of the nigga, okay?
Never.
So this is the thing, is that black man went over there and sued the eugenics capital of our nation that was propping up Germany back in when they was killing all the Jews was Oregon, the state of Oregon. Obama and Holder sued the Oregon State Hospital. And guys, follow me, okay? Because we be disappearing in a lot of different ways around these parts, all right? Around this nation. Like that girl's found in a freezer. We lucky her body was there. Now, this is the thing, is Holder and Obama sued the state of Oregon, and it come up that they had urns of people. They ran out of there so quick from Obama and Holder. They built a whole nother mental institution in another part of Oregon, and they ran out and they left a lot of urns of dead people in you guys, and found out that they was killing people that would move out to the western United States and disappear them. All right? And Holder and Obama sued 18 mental institutions in 18 different states because they were disability people. Okay? So we need to look at the history of this country. I saw somebody say that in the chat. And this is the thing, back to Kanika and the missing people, 600,000, and where our children are making up. The majority of the missing children in the street, black and brown, all right? And I got friends that work in Washington, D.C., and they're talking about the rape kits, y'all, that were backed up all over this nation. And the cops were nothing about them. They were just sitting in holding rooms, not being tested. That's what happened with the mental institutions. Those urns of people were sitting on shelves, just left there, okay? And that's what they do to black folks, is just leaving us places like they did Nika. And we're lucky. And across the street, I'm telling you, I went on Google Maps, and there's a crematorium a half mile south of that. I may have directions off, you guys, because I'm not from Illinois. I'm Californian. Now there's a crematorium, biological services or whatever they are down the street, mile away, hotel, the other direction, and hear me well, there's biological services, body parts and stuff to the universities. That's the other direction. There is the biggest, and this sounds gross, y'all, so hold yourself, all right? There is the big processor right down the street from the hotel to Hotel Row. Where do you think them people are going? What do you think what they're doing? There's some sick folks, all right? And the Dr. Green and his son, I'm wrapping up now. Dr. Green and his son were doctors that were throwing and providing body parts. And their office, I just learned 2 days ago, was right up there in Rosemont's building. Along that organ donation society, them people that were in that room with Kanika, that the coroner, whoever, and that young guy that had something in his hand, that's them people from there. That's them people from the Organ Society that was in the same building as the police department and City Hall, and the Dr. Green family. The Green, the father and the son, Dr. Green.
But we don't need to forget Murray's. We don't need to forget the Murray's. We don't need to forget them, okay? We put them in
them kitchens and all freezers.
The Murray's, okay?
And what do you know about that, sis?
Because it's like, okay, you had the whole club right there, like where they was just transporting her body, and you own that whole club there, and you own damn near the whole hotel, and you own half of the motherfucking staff. So we need to get on you. So if those are your people that's representing you, then we need to get on you then.
Because didn't they show up at the when Kanika's sister was at that action in
Yes.
front of the hotel? Didn't
Okay, so that's
one of
why
their
I
their
say.
CEO show up
Mm-hmm.
and threaten
Yeah,
her
sure
sister?
did. Sure did, because that's what I'm saying. We need to talk about that because we need to go on in. Because how you wanna be funding people, CEOs of people, and you not gonna take no blame for nothing? That's not how it works. Like you gotta pay too, restitution.
Well, they lost a lot of money because they didn't get to open up because they sold it to the Hilton, right? But then are they
You
still up
see?
in there though? But are they
But you
still
see what
gonna
I'm
put?
saying?
Yeah, are they still gonna open up business, sister? You know what I
And
mean? Just what I
this
mean,
is
just
what I'm
because they're the
saying.
hotel name.
So this is what I'm saying. So now, this is what. All right. So now we're gonna pay attention to you because if you're gonna just let this slide, and somebody was found in your freezer in your hotel that you're funding, right? Let alone the videos you put out, or whatever the case may be, or you let people trademark or use whatever. You did this. This is you. So this is your brand. So being that this is your brand, then the people should come for your brand, right? They should come. They come to you, right? As an ambassador, like or as a CEO or whatever the case may be.
They ran. I really think they ran. They showed up at that action, that CEO guy, and then nobody's heard hide nor hair of them, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, you're saying yes, you do own half of the hotel, and yes, you do fund the hotel, and yes, you do have a club in the hotel, or a bar in the hotel, or restaurant, but yet you don't take ownership of what happened. You don't pay restitution for what happened. That
Not
doesn't make sense to
a
me.
sorry, not an apology,
That's what I'm
family.
saying. I don't understand that because if you do that, that means you want to clear your name first, right? First and foremost.
Why didn't they speak up like a lot of
First
Hollywood
and
stars
foremost,
do? Go to the police and have them dig into it and make it public.
because
Since it
at the
had in
end of the
their
day,
in their location inside the hotel, then why have it
because
behind closed doors? They probably didn't do nothing.
but this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, right? Um, it's to a point where you're saying that you feel like nobody's at fault.
Hey, see,
Your staff
see,
members are
your
not at fault.
microphone
Oh,
kind of bad. Refresh your.
Okay, I'll come back.
Hey, CC, your microphone kind of bad. Come,
all right. So you
go
want me to drop down and come back?
back and yeah.
All right, I'm gonna come back.
CC, cause now let CC the echo in. All right, y'all. We'll wait till they get back. So now look, y'all. Now check this out. Everything y'all just heard, don't them just really make sense in reality when you really live in shit? I know it might be kind of innocent when you just on your phone and just googling and you got all these mad murders and killing and all this, but you go outside and sit on your front porch and enjoy life with the weather blowing, bird chirping, and all this until you click on your phone and now you got a whole lot of teeth. Yeah, I appreciate the cash out. I appreciate that the cash out, Nikki. You know what I'm saying? Cause look, y'all, did y'all know? Y'all remember when I told y'all about the little boys that came missing in California? And they went through a adoption agency. They took the kid from the mama and gave it to another foster parent, right? So that didn't work out. So they took it from the foster parent, gave it to Tregang West. All right. Then what Tregang West did, he changed the kid's name. And remember, this sucker ain't even 40 years old to be goddamn it talking about adopted kids anyway. Cause the average motherfucker fucking this shit. You don't need help. We popping babies like a motherfucker. Now check this out. So he changed the name of the kids. And they mysteriously come up missing. Right? And find out the police that's over the missing kid that they filed the complaint to, he was involved with their eviction when they took him from the mama and the other foster parents and gave him to Tregang West, and now they say he's missing. Two boys. And check out. That's with the doctor agency. That's what I showed y'all about the documentary of Georgia Town. He sold over 500 babies. Look, her daddy was a judge and her mama was a prosecutor. And she had her own adoption agency. Now, this was going on in 50 and 60. But guess what? That's what was going on in Georgia. You got Dr. Hicks. He in the small town that the county line that you can cross the street and be in Texas. In Tennessee and cross this line, you could be in Georgia. And he was doing the same shit. And he got caught with 500 babies in more. So that's 1,000 goddamn babies. And he got busted. And y'all still want to say, why the boy is missing? Man, what? Hold on, y'all. They ain't came back yet. Hold on, let me drop that link in the chat. I need to drop that link in the chat one more time. You know what I'm talking about? Because I know the link probably ain't up there yet. All right, I copied that, John. I'm finna go to the chat. And check this out, y'all. Ric Flair. He was a victim. I ain't know that nigga was adopted. And they sold him into a rich family at that. That's how he became a goddamn wrestler. I said, what? Ric Flair? That's why he was like, woo! He had found out too. That's why he was walking like that. You know how he was walking with the two guns up in the middle of the ring and shit. That's why he was slapping niggas on the chest and shit. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put this link in the chat so y'all can come on in again. All right. Yeah. What? I'm gonna read chat. Real talk, Tregang. Chicago loves you, Tregang. Black male organ are the best thing on the market. Man, what? If I tell y'all like this here, I would highly invest and you go get a DNA test. And when you get a DNA test, see what the paper gonna tell you. And you gonna find out, be like, wait a minute. Yeah, the genuine chrome. I dropped the link in the chat, y'all. You know what I'm talking about. I'm finna pin it. Let me pin it right quick, y'all. Hold on. So y'all come back in again. Look, they been doing that shit, y'all. I can show y'all two videos. Look, watch this. I ain't even go live. I rather end this live right now. Cause I can't share my screen, right? I can't share my screen. Know what I'm saying? Cause I be lagging and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know how the internet is. But I can do it on my phone. And man, now watch how I'ma have some of that shit. We been sipping tea for a minute. Now we finna sip some herb tea. Y'all gonna be like, Tregang, what? So if you got a lady in Tennessee kidnapped babies and told the mama that the baby died and all this old shit, and then you got a doctor doing the same thing on the goddamn it in Georgia, and he a doctor. That's why they try to talk to y'all and convince y'all in abortions and shit. They want your fetus in the growing in labs and shit. Man. You in there, just CC? Yeah.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the Atlanta missing children? They actually
Right.
had an investigator how he was undercover and that it was a Klan that the kid ran his bike into his car, something like that. That's what set off all the little brothers
Yeah.
and why them kids missing down there like that, and then blame the brother for it, right? That he could be
Mm-hmm.
innocent, he might not be innocent, but then that melanin, a lot of money in our trade that they can do like white people or anybody's uh plastic surgery. They need melanin to do the press. When they cut, they pour melanin in it. They use melanin as a like a I'm not a doctor, but I looked at somebody hinted off at that, and
Hey, hold
I
on.
went
Your
and
mic
researched.
on bad, Jack. Wait a minute.
Oh my,
Your microphone. Look, your microphone bad.
is
Can
it
you hear me?
better now?
Hold on. Talk. Say something else. Let me hear it.
Testing 1 2 3.
Okay. All right.
Testing.
You good for right now? Yeah. You good. Keep talking that shit, boo.
Okay. But the thing is that somebody hinted to me
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You doing it again? Y'all hear that? That everybody in the chat saying the microphone sloppy. Come back again. Hit the link again.
Let me try something different. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, yeah, I was using my head. This is what he told me that to when they cut on somebody white, they need to use melanin and as a binder or something like that when they do plastic surgery. So they need a lots of it. So they got to get it out of a lot of people.
Your microphone, it's still bad. You echoing. You got your video and see what's going on. You have your microphone chopped up.
It could be my phone. Dang.
Yeah, your microphone bad.
Well, it's a nice phone I'm on, but something different. Okay.
Oh, you good. You got to look. I ready for you to just come back and hit the link again, and so you get your microphone right.
Okay, I'm gonna switch now.
Yeah. What you want? You on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on the telephone. I'm on phone.
You better not be on no Obama phone. You know, it doesn't
Oh,
matter. They
oh,
probably
no,
got this.
I'm not no Obama. I'm not Obama phone, my brother. No, you.
You ain't got no TV that's loud. You ain't in the room with a TV blazing you know
It,
what I'm
it's
saying?
a fact. Let me turn it off.
Cause that might be why the echo be doing that. Cause you probably got TV on. Hold on, y'all. They got me over going like a mom. Man, don't y'all be laughing in the chat. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going
They
on.
don't like what we're talking about. That's why.
Yeah, you can hear me? Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ah, okay, I'm cool then.
But that thing turned me on to why they need so much out of us. Out of they can take it from anything. You know they can get it from our urine too. They're so desperate for that melanin. They can actually hook a pipe to your bathroom commode, your toilet, and take our urine and use that for melanin. No joke. No joke.
Yeah, I believe you on that. Look, check this out. I honestly believe you on that. They always want a urine sample and a blood sample from you. Ain't no telling what else they doing with that blood sample.
And let me tell you about that though. When you go to the hospital, brothers and sisters, go on and when then come in to take blood, you on the piece of paper is only for the test that it is designated for. Nothing else. And they get off when you do that too. They want to take
Oh,
your blood and
look,
do all kinds of stupid stuff.
check this out. Man, you echoing so bad. You need to hit my hangout and I can record the voice so you won't be echoing this shit. Cause everybody wanna know, you know what I'm saying, the shit that you talking about.
Okay, well, let me there's a way that you have it to go to another. Go and do that.
Hold on, let me see what I can do. Let me see. Hold on, wait a minute. Don't go nowhere right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Damn. Man, they got you echoing so goddamn bad. You still here with me? If y'all can hear me, I'm finna end this live and I'm finna refresh and chat. So y'all stay tuned.